So right now I'm just kind of roughing it out, and then I just look at it. If it looks right, then it is right. If it isn't, then I change it. What's laid on the bench right now, that long batten that runs all the way down, is pretty much the shape of the underside of the floors inside the hull of the boat. No, 1971, 58-foot Trumpy yacht, Spindle. We're doing a complete structural hull restoration on it. We're starting from the basically from the keel. We're going to be replacing the keel, majority of the frames and the floors, partial of the chines. We're basically going to give it a new, basically a new bottom, planking and all and everything else. The reason being is we had a bad electrolysis problem in the boat. Once the keel is in place, we're going to start replacing the floors, every other one, strategically so that we don't lose shape of the boat. You can't rush into things. You can't take it apart all at once. You have to be methodical about it and keep as much of the integrity of the boat as you can. It's turned into a major, bigger job than we expected, but at the same time, we're going to be reconfiguring the stateroom a little bit to change it for the owner's liking. So we're going to put a center berth in there instead of having two side berths. So we'll actually have the water tank in the center of the boat. The only way to access it is from the inside of the boat, because you got to be able to leave the skin on there, the planking, what it's called, to be able to help support the boat as you go.
Right, okay.
See, so you have to be able to have access inside the boat. So at the same time we were doing that, they wanted to change it anyhow, so it kind of worked out. We take great stride to preserve lines. You know, we've run transit lines and make sure the boat's not hogging. This big long table here is for, so that I can actually lay the whole thing out. I can draw and loft it out and tweak things as I need be. I can make my patterns, make my joint patterns exactly where I need to have them. Too bad. We're going to update the electric in it, the wiring, upgrade everything. You know, the boat was built in the 70s, so it's pretty much hasn't had any upgrades to it. Upgrade the plumbing while we're there, because it all has to be taken out anyhow. So, but the engine room itself is in decent shape. The engines are good. We'll just do the regular overhaul of those, regular maintenance while we're there, check everything out, blah blah blah. You know. These boats were expected to last 25, 35 years, maybe a little bit more. But after that, they basically, you know, back then they were building these boats like they were building Volkswagen Bugs. You know what I mean? They were just pushing them out. We don't build boats like this anymore.